These are some of the signs that your ex is settling with somebody new. I'm Xander, and I help people get their ex back. So some of the easy things that you would look for is we'd think that when somebody moves on seriously, that they do it quickly. And that, wow, they found a rebound, or, oh no, they forgot about me in an instant. That's not what happens, right? If you want to help them to stop forgetting about you and you want to get your ex back, by the way, I made a great guide that showed you through the steps you need to take. Just go ahead and comment how into this video or DM me the word how. But people do not move on quickly. It takes a long time. We think, especially if your ex has avoidant attachment style, and look into that if you haven't already, you think that they're moving on really quickly, but they're just shutting down. And even if they do start dating someone else, it's in order to emotionally regulate, usually from the loss of you. So the loss of you happened, they don't know how to deal with it, and they want to feel good in the meantime by going to another person. So that's the worst case scenario there with that. But usually it's a slow thing. So if somebody, the signs are that they actually would be over you and they would be settling in with someone new and that would be serious, would be that it had taken quite a bit of time. Yeah? After you break up with someone, you kind of need to find who you are again after the breakup. Find what kind of person you are and who you are moving forward to get reconnected with yourself before you would want to date someone new, because every time you go in a relationship, you learn a new lesson. So for them to just roll on to that next thing, it doesn't mean that it's real. It rarely ever is. Yeah? So stop worrying about that. What you do need to worry about here is you freaking out. So if you're your anxious tendency here to swipe onto this, to click on this, whatever, right? Looking at the signs that they're seeing someone else or that it's serious. Fuck that. You need to stop looking for signs and start taking action on becoming the person that reattracts them, becoming the person that's attractive again. Because I have this with all my clients. We sit around here all the day. We're working through it. If you just sit around and you're constantly just on Instagram or thinking about this shit or asking about friends or fantasizing about them moving on and the signs in which they would do that, you're not going to be that attractive person that comes back and is actually interesting to them. Because that's not who you were when you met them. You weren't just sitting around being like, oh, fuck, mourning someone else. Most likely it was not a rebound. Most likely you were not just sitting around doing nothing, right? So you owe it to yourself when you're looking for signs that they moved on to look for some signs that you're fucking attractive again and that you can get them back and that you're worth being with, yeah? If you could do this, it's going to actually affect the outcome instead of you looking for signs. The reason you look for signs is you're trying to prevent a future rejection that has never happened yet.